the worst chauffeurs who could ever take a seat behind our free will are long-term pain and a short-term memory. Because the pain we'd feel would always drive us up onto hills that we'd be so ready to die on, only because we couldn't recall or remember the one who already died on it. See, the shadows of our pain will swallow the hope of the champion's fight. And tell me, why does it seem like it's easier to curse the darkness than to simply turn on the light? Every time we chase down the ghost of our pain, as if the gifts of God can be found in their embrace, we sovereignly forsake the power that's buried in the triumph of this present day race that we need grace to stay on, but we rather stray on to back roads of misery than to pray, because we rather pay, making transactions our souls will never say, paying soul ties as toll fees on the interstate of our interstate's grieving child, who's like a wild cardinal in the winter's rain that has taken cover, or like an abandoned lover's soul whispering their troubles, but then interrupted by dams collapsing from the rubble of thrusting, rushing pain, like scarlet rain bleeding. So now we're speeding down highways of disappointments and mistaken deployments, taking rerouted detours into yesterday's winds, and only exiting whenever battlefields begin. We tend to yield our courage, and we never get back in our lane. Even though missing our turn doesn't mean our delays were in vain. So why do we bargain with this type of celestial exchange, where our soul is for sale and lies are buy one, get a free one for the pain? The same pain we dread now, we claimed. At the crossroad of our self-respect and self-reflection, we selected and only expected the bliss with no collisions on our mission. Impossible. It's impossible for us not to feel this time, if we will this time. No, let's pull over at this corner. Let's be real this time. Let's turn down the music to be still this time. See, if yesterday is the only drip that slips from our lips with no hope in sight, for sure it will engulf the light that was meant to brighten, even widen the skies of our tomorrow. Because sorrow might follow, but it was never meant to lead us. The sole plight of our existence isn't to simply be a passenger in sorrow's itinerary for our soul's destination. No, pain can't be the only signal to our brain that we respond to with mercy and validation. Our troubles don't have to be our only teacher in this life. We are more than our detours, and we have more than our strife to offer. Dead-end regrets, heartache and shame, freeways of sorrow and cycles of blame are not the only means to discover the uncharted territory, the glory, the story that heaven's touch has traced for us. No, our identity is treasured in the one who's undefeated and completed the race for us. We are more than our pain or the things that drove us to that place. To be more than conquerors is to be more than what we face. We are more than what aches us. Oh, we are so much more because of what grace does.